my name is John Ditchfield. I'm a glassmaker. If it's in Italy, you've got a glass maestro. I've been making glass since 1968, and I'm still learning. We make our own glass from raw materials. The furnace is never switched off. We're based in Singleton, in between Blackpool and Preston. We make coloured art glass, similar way to what they do in Venice. Well, not Venice, Murano. And I was quite lucky to be taught by a maestro from Murano, because 150 years ago, if they left the island of Murano to make glass, they normally send an assassin out to kill him with a glass dagger, and then the dagger was thrown in the furnace afterwards, so it disappeared. For the last few years we've made limited editions of Christmas items, which are snowmen and reindeer, which each one's different, they're all unique. Yeah, that's quite interesting. We put people's ashes into glass, and we make quite a large range, but it's a difficult thing to promote, just the subject of it. Some people think it's a great idea, some people cringe a bit. Yeah, I only need a teaspoonful of ashes per item, and make some interesting pieces. I'll take you behind the scenes. Yeah, we do most of our maintenance, so I need a load of tools and nuts and bolts and spanners and things. After the glass has been made, it's placed in one of these kilns. These are called annealing kilns, and they're in here for 16 hours to cool down slowly. This kiln's in action at the moment. It's on, see the flame at the bottom. I have to light this about midnight to get it hot enough for the following day to work with. Nearly all the equipment and kilns and things we built ourselves, all the welding, all the pipe work and so on. When the glass comes out of the kiln, because we break everything off the iron, and it has a sharp edge on the bottom of it, it then goes on to various machines. This is a diamond drill. With all different sizes of drills. This is a linishing machine with different types of belts. Then there's a smooth diamond machine here, which is going, and a coarse diamond machine over there, and a cork and a felt wheel for polishing the glass. So there's a lot more than just making it, and the finishing side, Paul does wonders. Because everything's gone so expensive since we went into Brexit. A ton of clear glass from Germany used to cost us about £50, now it's about £350. The colours are the same, they've gone up, trebled in price. It's called a tank furnace, which means like a bath of glass. Yeah, this one's got a material called selemonite, which is what the glass is in contact with. It came from a riverbed in India, and it came as ballast in ships to Liverpool, and Pilkingtons bought it as boulders, and they had massive diamond saw blades and used to cut it up. But what I got was what they had surplus. They didn't have enough to build a new furnace. I mean, their furnaces are the size of this room. I mean, the furnace wouldn't like the thermal shock of being switched on and off. It'd tend to crack if it was switched on and off. That's why it's going all the time. I mean, my gas bill's nearly £3,000 a month. So we've got to think commercially as well as, you know, making art pieces. In years gone by in Murano, they didn't have gas, and they used to have timber, a chamber next to the furnace, and they used to throw the timber into it and burn it, and be a lad there with bellows. Yeah, and the guy who taught me, his grandfather, fell in the chamber where they put the timber. And that was the end of him. And they moved the glassmaking from Venice to Murano because there were so many fires, and so they put them all on an island.
Oh, is that why Murano is the way it is?
Yes. I'm going to use this as decoration on what I'm going to make. The first time I ever did this was in Holland, and when I stretch it with it, get hold of it with the tweezers, it gets like a ball of glass, but the tweezers grip it, and I didn't realise it snapped off, and I put it in my back pocket, and my trousers were on fire. I like working on public buildings. We're making glass for various things, like Princess Square in Glasgow. We did all the tiles and the balustrade and lighting to match, which was quite an interesting job. It was a beautiful building. We've made glass for a lot of people over the years. Elton John, Tina Turner, Shirley Bassey, Frank Bruno, Richard Branson, the Queen, Princess Anne. But it's not every day, it's just from time to time.